My name is Robert White. I am the president of WhiteStar Corporation, and today I'm here with...
I'm Mike Shiwi. I'm the Vice President of Operations at WhiteStar.
Today we're going to look at a continuing series of webinars, this time on WhiteStar wells. And we're going to build on the foundation we laid in WhiteStar Grid and show you the selection and export of a well layer. So Mike in a second is going to walk you through a demo. We're going to zoom into an area. We're going to select the data. We're going to choose an output format and then specify a coordinate system. And so take it away, Mike.
Sounds good. Thanks, Robert. Well, we're going to, as he said, we're going to continue on with our working in Loving County, Texas and along the New Mexico border. First thing we're going to do is select Loving County, Texas. And we have that selected now. We will switch over to selecting by township features and our marquee selection, and we can just draw a box for the townships that we care to add. Okay, great. So we have our selection set there that matches our grid export. Let's go ahead and specify an output format. For today's demonstration, we'll do the Esri file geodatabase, but you can see in the drop-down menu we have support for a number of other formats.
Various G&G applications.
Exactly. The next thing we need to do is specify a coordinate system, and for today we're going to do latitude, longitude, North American datum 1983. So I can type in latitude, and it'll give me my choices for lat-long. I'm going to go with the 4269 for North American datum 1983. The next thing we could do is specify a date range for our well data. Today I'm going to take the default, which is all of the wells, but you could specify any range of dates here that suited your project. The next thing we need to specify are the layers that we care to get, and we want the U.S. oil and gas wells and the Texas oil and gas wells. We can review our selection set and hit next step, and everything's good there, so we'll go ahead and place the order. Okay, let's go ahead and check our email. We should have two email. The first one will be an order confirmation, and the second one will be the delivery of a link to the FTP site. Okay, there's the first one. This is our order confirmation. Gives us a little index map of the area that we've exported.
Yeah, and this is in a PNG format, so you could right-click and copy this into a PowerPoint in case you need to do a presentation or a proposal for internal reasons.
Exactly. Okay, we should have ordered delivery now, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Your results can be retrieved by clicking here. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get a download file, and it's a randomly generated zip file name that contains the file geodatabase. So once that's finished, I will click here and extract it. Now, there's our file geodatabase, and the folder we're working in today is C:\demo. So we'll extract that there. Open up Windows Explorer, and we'll see that randomly generated file name. I'm just going to make that a little more common name, so we'll call it wells.gdb.
And that's done so that it doesn't overwrite anything you already have in that directory.
Correct. Okay, so wells.gdb. What I want to do now is switch over to ArcMap, and we have a project started from our grid demonstration, and what I'd like to do is add that well data into here. The easiest way to do that is to use the WhiteStar autoloader. And what the autoloader does is it does some pre-rendering of the well symbols so that you get, an oil well looks like an oil well and a gas well looks like a gas well. And
it's very time consuming to do this by hand.
Sure is. So I'm going to click here for the WhiteStar autoloader, and it'll ask me where I'd like to point to the data. So C:\demo, where we extracted the database. I'll double click the wells and select all the layers within.
Okay.
I'll hit add. You'll see over in the table of contents that ArcMap is doing some auto rendering for us. Okay, that's great. All done. Let's zoom in and take a look at what we got. Okay, so you can see we've got things like oil and gas headers, Texas squeeze intervals, remarks, perforations, liners, also the header data, formation tops, casings, and bottom holes. Let's go ahead and identify on one of these wells on the Texas header layer. and you'll see the kind of information that we're carrying there.
Many attributes for many wells.
Absolutely. Okay, so that pretty much sums up the demonstration I wanted to do for WhiteStar Cloud today.
Yep, in less than 5 minutes we produced a finished map that is ready for framing. Thank you.